in a planet-themed build challenge, but my friends don't know that I'm gonna be cheating with the moon wakes up.
How is the moon gonna help us win, Mongo?
The moon wakes up isn't just any moon, Axy. This moon grows super big to eat people, including the Earth.
What? That sounds terrifying and awesome! We're totally winning this build battle.
Did someone say moon? That was my build idea.
Benny, don't tell them what we're building.
Are you guys ready to start?
Of course we are.
Our planets are going to be totally amazing.
They have no idea that we're cheating, Mongo.
Axy, don't say it out loud. They might hear you. Come on, let's get started so we can spawn in the moon wakes up.
Okay, but what does the moon wakes up look like?
Axy, the moon wakes up looks super duper terrifying. Imagine a gigantic moon with a big ferocious smile that looks like it's going to eat everything.
Whoa, so it looks kinda like me.
No, Axy, you do not look like a ferocious moon wakes up. You look like a silly axolotl.
What? No, I totally can look super duper scary.
Axy, I haven't seen you become scary once. What are you talking about?
Well, Benny says I'm scary when I'm hungry.
Well, that's different, Axy. It's a different type of scary. But guess what? Not only am I gonna make the moon wakes up, but I'm also going to make the entire environment around it. Guess what, Axy? I'm gonna draw a sun over here to the top left because the moon wakes up can even eat the sun.
Whoa, that sounds really crazy. I'm gonna draw the sun too.
Hey, you're copying my drawing ideas, Axy. But they do say good artists create, but great artists steal.
Yeah, I'm a great artist. I steal all the time.
I know you steal all the time, Axy. How about you be more original then?
Well, when you see my drawing, you'll see how original I am. It's gonna blow you away.
Oh yeah, Axy? Well, guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and give my moon wakes up a gigantic smile. A smile so big that it can even eat 100 Axes at once.
No way. Mine's gonna have the scarier smile and an awesome unibrow.
What, Axy? A unibrow isn't gonna make your moon wakes up better than mine, you know.
It totally is. What's scarier than a gigantic unibrow?
There's a lot of things scarier than a gigantic unibrow. Have you seen a villager nose before?
Yeah, those ones are pretty cool. I want a villager nose. Do you think I would look good with one?
Axy, I think you would look good with the villager toes instead of a villager nose.
What's special about a villager's toes?
You do not want to find out, Axy. But what I'm going to do is continue shading in my moon wakes up. Axy, I feel like I started getting really good at my drawing skills recently. Don't you agree?
Maybe, but only because you've been watching me draw. I'm the true master.
Okay, that is just not true, bruh. Why are we lying to ourselves right now?
It's not a lie. Ask any of our friends. They'll tell you that I'm the best artist ever.
Any of our two friends that you probably paid off to say that? Are you serious?
Wait, what? How did you know? Yeah, they totally think that.
I know the real you, Axy. You're a cheater at heart. So you would do something like that.
Well, at least my drawings don't look like random blobs of paint.
What? Are you saying my drawing looks like a random blob of paint? Axy, I'm almost done with the moon wakes up. And guess what? I'm even gonna give the moon wakes up a menacing red aura. Because the moon wakes up is giving that type of crazy aura around the entire solar system. Do you even know what the solar system is, Axy?
The solar system? Is that like a kind of soup?
No, Axy, the solar system is where all of our planets are. And the moon wakes up is just part of the solar system now. Oh my goodness. This drawing looks so crazy, Axy. Take a look.
Okay, I guess I'll come take a look at your bad drawing. And what the heck is that, Mongo? It's kind of creeping me out.
That's the moon wakes up, Axy. Look, he woke up and now he's hungry and he's looking for food.
Well, he's not gonna eat me, Mongo, because my moon is gonna eat him.
Axy, that's supposed to be your moon?
Yeah, he's made of cheese, and he just woke up, so he has his sleeping hat on.
Why is your moon made out of cheese? The moon wakes up isn't supposed to look super cute and silly. It's supposed to look menacing and, oh my goodness, terrifying.
Well, my one might look cute, but that's just so that you're surprised when it eats you.
Axy, this thing is not eating anyone. Everyone comment cute right now if you think Axy's moon is super cute.
No way! Comment scary if you think my moon is the scariest.
There's no one on planet Earth that is scared of this thing, Axy. But we can go ahead and spawn them in to see what it looks like. Let's go over here and do //giant.
Mongo! I think it spawned in!
Whoa, Axy, check it out. It's the moon wakes up in Minecraft. And this is the biggest planet I've seen in all of Minecraft. It's so gigantic.
What the heck? It looks so scary! Exactly like my drawing!
What, Axy? Your drawing wasn't that scary. This is more like my drawing, and it looks exactly like it. This is truly menacing. Benny and Tora are going to literally poop their pants when they see this, Axy.
Yeah, they're gonna be so scared they're gonna have to cry for their mommies.
What are you two goofy guys talking about over there?
Oh, don't worry about it, Benny. You're in for a surprise when you come see our planet.
Yeah, a really poopy surprise. Maybe I'll bring over my toilet.
Let's ignore Benny, Mongo. We have to make this moon even scarier so that they never, ever try to challenge us again.
Wait, what, Axy? How can we make it more scarier? I think this is pretty scary on its own. Look how crazy it looks.
Well, I can think of something scarier. What if we gave the moon toes?
Axy, how is adding toes going to make this scarier? That's gonna make it more silly, if anything.
No way, Mongo. Just trust me. If we add toes, Benny and Tora are definitely gonna poop their pants.
Axy, we can go ahead and try it out, but if it doesn't look good, I'm gonna make fun of you.
Well, that's fine, because I know it's gonna look awesome.
Okay, we can go ahead and set this to gray concrete just like this. And we have the first toe right there. Actually, I'm gonna add the second toe now.
Okay, well, you do that. I'm gonna add the toenails.
Wait, what? Okay, there you go. We have the feet of the moon wakes up and actually, this does not make it look any more scary.
Are you sure? Maybe you need glasses.
Actually, I don't need glasses. I have good vision, I'll have you know.
Well, what if we did something even scarier? What if we gave it eyeballs?
Well, we could go ahead and try that. That doesn't sound like a bad idea, but actually, it won't make it too much more scarier than what we already have. What I can do is add some red eyes just like this, because red eyes are the scariest things of all time. Actually, check it out. I added the red eyes.
That actually looks kind of crazy. I bet this moon can shoot lasers and go pew 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 and take Benny and Tora out.
Oh yeah, actually, we can also give it a tongue just like that. And oh my goodness, wait, that does make it look a little bit creepier.
Yeah, and the toes are also helping.
Actually, the toes did not help whatsoever.
Well, if you don't think my idea was good, then let's see you come up with a better one.
Well, actually, the moon wakes up can take every planet out on his own. But imagine he had an army with him.
An army? Like an army of axolotls?
No, not an army of axolotls, Axy. I'm talking about an army of aliens.
Aliens? Aliens don't exist, Mongo.
Well, Axy, there's something on every planet. And what if on the planet of the moon wakes up, there was aliens that were roaming around and took out everything along with the moon wakes up?
That would be pretty scary. Oh, what if they're alien axolotls?
Axy, there's no such thing as alien axolotls. Axolotls are just Earth creatures.
Are you sure, Mongo? I'm pretty sure alien axolotls exist.
Alien axolotls don't exist from what I know, Axy.
Well, you can't know everything in the universe. What if I'm secretly an alien?
Axy, you do look like an alien, but you're not an alien, okay?
Okay, let's just spawn in the real aliens then.
We can give these aliens names too. Get some signs out, Axy.
Okay, I'm gonna give them the best names, like the Axy aliens and the Axy 2 aliens.
Those are not good names. You're just naming them after yourself, silly.
How about the Axy Junior aliens?
No, we should call them Mongoloids instead.
What? No way. They should be called Axisauruses.
Well, guess what? I'm gonna spawn in the first alien, and it's an alien with a huge brain.
Never mind. This thing looks more like Tora.
Did I just hear you say my name?
Yeah, Tora. We're having a situation over here.
What type of situation, Axy?
We have an alien on our planet that looks like you because it's blue.
You have a blue alien? Well, I have 10 bajillion blue aliens, so my build is obviously better than yours.
No, you don't, Tora. I know that the aliens are just rocks that Benny painted faces on.
Tora! Why would you lie about having aliens? You know I'm super scared of aliens.
Oh gosh, Axy, you hear that? Benny's scared of aliens, and we're gonna have aliens on top of our moon wakes up. If he's scared of aliens, imagine what he's gonna think of the moon wakes up.
He's gonna be terrified. Come on, Mongo. We have to add more aliens.
Okay, Axy, well, we have the first ones over here. We need to give them a name. I'm gonna call these the brains.
What? I think they should be called Toraloids.
No, that is not a good name. The brains sound cooler.
What? How about we both make names for all of them, Mongo? Everyone's gonna like mine better, and then they're gonna subscribe because of me.
No, they should subscribe just to subscribe. Everyone hit that subscribe button right now. We're getting really close to 1 million subscribers.
Subscribe if you like my names.
And now that they've subscribed, Axy, I want you to spawn in our next aliens.
Okay, Mongo. I know you're a hater, but I know axolotl aliens exist, so I'm spawning them in.
Axy, those are not axolotl aliens. Those are just axolotls.
No, they're totally aliens. They eat moon cheese and also humans.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give them the name they deserve. Normal axolotls, definitely not aliens.
What? You can't call them that. They're gonna get mad and eat you.
Actually, the normal axolotls, definitely not aliens, are not gonna get mad at me.
Well, I'm gonna call them something better. Axy Junior aliens. Definitely aliens.
Why would you call them Axy Jr.? And why would you add definitely aliens to the name? You know what, Axy? I've seen enough.
You've seen enough? I don't think you've seen nearly enough, Mongo. We only have one kind of alien. I mean, 2 kinds of aliens.
Don't worry, Axy. I'll add in the next aliens. I'm just looking for where they are inside of this menu over here, and I found them.
Oh, what are they gonna look like? Do they have gigantic man-eating tentacles?
The next aliens are kind of cute. Check it out.
Wait, what? These guys are awesome! I'm gonna make one my pet.
What, Axy? Aliens can't be your pet, silly. You can't make them your pet. They're supposed to be aliens, and we need to give them names. So I'm gonna call this one the pink attack.
The pink attack? That sounds like you're naming me, Mongo.
Axy, you're not the pink attack. You're just Axy the axolotl.
Well, I'm naming them the Axies, the scariest name in the universe.
It's just your name with an S.
Yeah, and that makes it super scary because I'm super scary. Roar.
Sorry, Axy, you're not that scary, and definitely not scary as the Moggler. The Moggler mogs everyone.
Okay, that is pretty terrifying, but why are they shaking? I bet they're scared of me.
That's because their name is the Shakers.
Mongo, that sounds like someone dancing, not someone to be scared of. So I'm gonna name it the Scary Axies.
Why does every single one of your name have to have Axy in it, Axy?
Because I think that all life in the universe should look like me.
Well, we have our aliens on top of the moon wakes up. But Axy, what I'm going to do is make it so we build a planet in front of the moon wakes up. Do you know why I'm doing that?
So that the moon can have a bestie.
No, Axy, we are not gonna give the moon a bestie. We are going to make the moon wakes up eat the planet Earth.
Whoa, that would be awesome! Can we put Benny and Toro on the planet Earth?
Sure, Axy, we can go ahead and do that. But if we're gonna do that, I need to make this planet a little bit bigger. Let's go over here and make this size 10, just like this. And I kind of need to break out. Oh gosh, I'm stuck. Axy, help.
No way! The moon's gonna eat you, Mongo. Prepare for the end!
Axy, I broke out myself. But now I know that in a dire situation, you wouldn't help me.
I would totally help you. Right after taking all your diamonds.
Oh gosh, why in the world would you take my diamonds? That is hashtag messed up. But you know what, Axy? It's whatever. I'm gonna start putting the water on the planet Earth. Did you know that a majority of the Earth is water?
Actually, Mongo, the majority of the Earth is axolotls.
What? No, it's not, Axy. Axolotls literally take up like 0.000000000000001% of the ecosystem.
That's what you think. But maybe the grass is actually just green axolotls. And the sky is blue axolotls.
So you're saying we're looking at blue axolotls all day and stepping on green axolotls all day?
Yeah, basically.
That does not make sense, bro.
It makes sense if you believe it makes sense, Mongo. Anyway, I'm adding Tora. I'm gonna make her super scared.
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna add Benny. In order to add Benny, I need to make him super duper yellow. The moon wakes up is gonna be having some banana for dessert.
Oh yeah, and it's gonna be having some... What is Tora? A dog?
Yeah, Tora has a dog onesie on, so I guess it kind of makes her a dog. Not really.
Tora's a fake dog then, but at least Benny's a real banana.
Benny is not a real banana, bro. Benny is the fakest of them all.
What? That can't be true. He's definitely a banana. I've bitten him and he tasted like one.
Well, this Benny is gonna have a yellow mohawk.
Yellow mohawk? I didn't know Benny had a yellow mohawk.
Well, now he has a yellow mohawk. And the moon wakes up, looks like he's gonna devour them, Axy. I feel kind of bad for them.
Don't feel bad for them, Mongo. I bet they wouldn't feel bad for us.
Okay, well, I'm gonna add a bunch of more smaller planets around the moon wakes up. Just like this. There you go. Axy, check it out. Now we're gonna make it seem like the moon wakes up is eating the entire solar system after getting super duper big.
Whoa, can the moon really do that?
Of course, not just any moon. The moon wakes up.
Wait, what happens when the moon goes to sleep?
The moon is not going to sleep. He's waking up, Axy.
Yeah, but to wake up, you have to go to sleep.
You do bring up a good point. I'm gonna have to tell you my opinion on this matter in 3 business days.
What? what? But I don't have business days. I'm an axolotl.
Oh, gosh. Why do axolotls not do anything, including work?
Because all we need to do is eat, sleep, eat some more, steal Mongo's diamonds, and eat again.
All right, Axy. Maybe you should pick up an axolotl job instead of just eating all day.
Axolotl jobs are kind of boring. They just involve more eating.
Well, guess what, Axy? Look at our moon wakes up now. It looks like he's eating everything.
Including Benny and Tora, who look very, very realistic.
Oh, yeah. When Benny and Tora see our build, they're gonna be terrified and they're gonna be cooked.
Did you guys just say that we're cooked? Well, there's no way that we are, because our solar system is like 10 bajillion times better than yours.
Yeah! Ours is the capital of awesomes, while yours is the capital of cringe, unfortunately.
What? I bet yours is the capital babies because you guys build like babies.
No, we don't. We build like professional builders. Your guys's are the builds that are like babies.
No, they're like infants. Wah, wah, wah. That's what they sound like. Wah. I'm gonna have to call you guys the ambulance.
We don't sound like that, Mongo.
Exactly. We don't sound like babies. Are you serious? We need to go invisible and teach these guys a lesson. Let's go prank them, Axy. I bet their planets can't look that cool. And, what is this supposed to be?
Yeah, I can't really tell, Mongo. It's that newbie.
Hey, Tora! Isn't our awesome superstar party planet system the best?
It is, Benny. Look how much fun my dogs are having on the moon.
And take a look. We were able to book the awesome and exclusive DJ Hector. Na-na-na-na.
They have a horse as a DJ? Axy, we need to ruin their build.
You're right, Mongo. But first we need to scare them a little.
How are we gonna do that, Axy?
Oh, I'm just gonna put some pictures down of our friend. The moon wakes up.
Oh gosh, I love it, Axy. You're gonna give them early hints of what's to come. While you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and change the material of their planet. I'm gonna make it go from endstone to something goofier. Let's go over here real quick. And Axy, what if we just turn their entire planet to be water?
Water? A planet can't be made out of water. It would all just fall onto the ground.
Well, we're gonna see what's gonna happen right now, and oh my goodness. Look, Axy, we now have a floating water planet. Are you serious?
That's pretty awesome. They're not gonna like that, but they're gonna like the moon wakes up even less.
Hey, Tora, what happened to the moon? Why is it all so wet?
I don't know, Benny. Did you change this when I wasn't looking?
No way! Why would I make it all wet? And Tora, what's that thing behind you?
Behind me? There's nothing behind me, Benny. What is that?
Mongo, I think they saw our first painting.
Oh yeah, the moon wakes up looks terrifying in this, Axy. Are you even adding a second one? And that looks super duper terrifying.
Of course it does. They're never gonna sleep again.
What is this thing? It looks super scary, and there are 3 of them. Why is it called Mr. Friend? This is not my friend.
Benny, what if that is what turned our planet into water? We need to build a new planet really quickly. We only have like a minute left.
You're right, Tora. Come on. Let's just build super duper rooper quickly.
Hey, did they say they're building a new planet? We can't let them beat us.
Well, Axy, our moon wakes up looks really cool. What else can we build?
I know, Mongo. There is one thing scarier than the moon wakes up.
What? What could be scarier than the moon wakes up, Axy?
Well, do you know the red sun?
The red sun. Wait, you're right. The red sun is really scary. The moon wakes up might have some competition.
Exactly, Mongo. If we can draw the red sun and spawn it in, Benny and Tora will stand literally zero chance.
Okay, Axy, I didn't know you could be this smart, but clearly you've gotten smarter since the last time I talked to you.
Hey, that was only like 15 minutes ago, and I'm the smartest.
No, Axy, it's been a little bit since I've seen you.
Oh, well, I don't really know how time works. I'm an axolotl.
Well, guess what, Axy? I'm gonna make this red sun the coolest red sun in the world because the name has red in it.
Mongo, are you being silly? Mine is obviously gonna be the coolest.
Why is your one gonna be the coolest, Axy? Let me hear this.
Because I thought of the idea, so my one gets to be the best one, obviously.
Axy, sometimes the copycat is better than the original.
Okay. So next time I copy your drawing, I get to be the best.
Wait, no. It's only good when I copy you, not the other way around.
I don't think that makes any sense, Mongo. I think you're making excuses.
Well, guess what? My red sun has the biggest smile of all time, and it is going to be smiling until he eats everything.
My red sun is so scary that he's not smiling, because smiling makes you cute.
Why does your sun literally look so bored? And why in the world is it not red? My one is red because it's called the red sun.
The red sun is just a nickname, Mongo. Sheesh. It's actually yellow.
No, it's not, Axy. We're gonna go ahead and spawn it in just like this. And boom! The red sun has now spawned in, Axy. We have the red sun. The moon wakes up. But Axy, I think there's an extra one we can add too.
Another one? But the red sun already looks so crazy.
I know, Axy, but there's definitely something that can be crazier, and it's called the lunar moon.
Wait, the lunar moon? Are you sure, Mongo? That one's like really scary.
I know, but Axy, imagine we have the red sun, the moon wakes up, and the lunar moon. Come on, we don't have that much time, so we gotta draw this really quickly.
Okay, but I'm warning you. My drawing might make you poop your pants.
Axy, all your drawings have made me super happy and smiled. They are all super cute. They're not scary at all.
I don't know if you should be saying that, Mongo. You're gonna eat your words.
We'll see about that, Axy. I would be super surprised if you made me eat my words.
Yeah, because you can't eat words. Because they're words.
Okay, Axy, well, guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and add the eyes of the lunar moon right over here. He has red eyes.
Red eyes? No, he doesn't, Mongo. Do you even know the lunar moon?
Yes, I do. And I'm also gonna add the smile. The smile is gigantic, and he's grinning with his little white teeth.
He doesn't have any teeth. He lost them all because he's an old man.
No, Axy, look at my lunar moon right now.
Okay, let me look at yours. Mongo, what's this?
This is the lunar moon. Let's see your one. And, what am I looking at exactly?
It's the lunar moon. At least it's the axolotl version.
Why is there an axolotl version of the lunar moon? I'm not even gonna ask any more questions. Let's go over here and do // giant.
Mongo, look up. This one is the scariest one.
Hold on a second, Axy. They look great together. All three of these planets are going to make Benny and Tora super scared. So come on, let's go to their side. Hey guys, the build challenge is over and we're coming over.
Are you ready to lose?
We're not gonna lose to you guys. We're clearly gonna win.
Yeah, why don't you start by looking at our first few builds?
Hold on a second. What are we looking at exactly? Why do you need a gaming setup here at the bottom?
This isn't a gaming setup, Mongo. This is our super cool computer resource database.
Oh, okay. Let me just eat it. Yum, 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 yum.
No! All my hours on video games were on there.
Axie, I can't believe you ate his data sets.
Why? I thought he said it it wasn't a gaming computer?
Well, it was a partial gaming computer. I gamed on work time. Everyone does it. Now all my Dungeons and Dogs gameplay is gone forever.
I don't even understand what you're saying, Benny. But why do you have this weird animal planet and this water planet?
Oh, let's forget that. Why in the world is there a prison planet?
Well, this isn't a prison planet. This is a prison for the scariest aliens we could find. And, Tora, where are all the aliens?
Benny, I think the aliens escaped your prison.
It can't be a very good prison then. Ha ha!
Oh gosh, guess what? These planets totally are not as cool as our ones.
Whatever you say, Mongo. I bet your planets are L-A-M-E. Lame.
Actually, should we show them our planet? I'll carry Benny, you carry Tora. Come over here, guys.
You might want to put on some diapers for this.
Check it out. We have our 3 planets. The red sun, the moon wakes up, and the lunar moon.
These look so scary.
I'm a little too scared to talk. What if they hear me and they eat me?
Well, I have news. They're already eating you.
Yeah, the moon awakens is about to totally devour you.
No! Statue Tora, run away!
There is no escape, Tora. Our builds are gonna eat you and Benny right away.
If you guys don't let us win right now.
Benny, do we let them win?
Moons aren't even technically planets, but I'm way too scared to not let them win. Let's just tell them yes and run away as fast as we can.
You're right, Benny. You guys win the build challenge. We gotta go now.
Yeah, my mom's calling. Bye.
Woohoo! Mongo, we did it! We won!
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, then watch another video on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe.
Bye.